Welcome aboard North Andover. I'm your host, Gabby Griffiths, and it's time for the latest edition of your North Andover Journal. The Merrimack Valley Habitat for Humanity has been making some serious strides to give back to the community. They recently broke ground on a new build site for Lawrence and are continuing a build in Andover, in addition to their regular fundraising and efforts to continue to support this community. We got the opportunity to sit down with Jim Capelson, the store manager of our Habitat's local retail outlet Restore, to hear more about the organization and what it does for the Merrimack Valley.
The bigger picture for Habitat for Humanity is that we are located locally in 50 states and across 70 countries. And what we try and foster are the belief in strength of community and giving people resilience and independence through building them homes or rehabbing homes. That's the larger context. What we do here at the Restore, we are all about accepting donations and receiving goods and services that we can in turn resell, and those dollars are turned into our opportunity to provide financing to build those homes. The best way for people to get involved are probably through 25, if not 45 opportunities to do so. They can make donations, whether they be monetary, they can make donations whether they be in product, whether it's in building materials, etc. They can donate their car. They can do it through honorariums or memorials and gifts, planned giving, gifts in kind, through partnerships, fundraising. There are so many opportunities to be able to help Habitat. If people are interested in making donations, they should go to our website. And then also businesses, should they want to make donations, can contact our donations manager. It's Hillary Stafford. Giving back means different things to different people. Giving back can give you a sense of purpose, or it can also provide perspective. It can show economic status, takes from society. And finding a way to give back is an important way to show your appreciation. And by improving the areas where you work, live, and play, improves the quality of life within that community. We have right now an ongoing build site in Andover, and we just recently broke ground for another one in Lawrence. So those projects are ongoing. So support of that would be important. But also I would like to selfishly ask that people should consider donating. We're looking for right now appliances that are less than 10 years old. We're looking for kitchen cabinet sets. We're looking for furniture, tile, flooring, lumber and other building materials. All of those things would be helpful in terms of stocking our shelves so we can in turn resell them and again, do what we're here to do. I want to thank everybody for listening and participating in this, and I guess the best way that we can help accomplish what is important here in our mission is to have you come down and visit us. Our hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there is no limit to the amount of purchases that you could make.
The North Andover location of Jet Nutrition hosted a fun event last Saturday with Body and Brain featuring aura readings. We got to talk with Barbara from the Body and Brain location at the Riverwalk of Lawrence to hear more about what an aura is and how learning about your aura can actually help your body and brain in many ways. The event had a great turnout, and I even got the chance to have my aura read.
We're at Jet Nutrition here today. It's really fun to come here and have the customers or the staff come and have their aura reading done. This is our second time here. I'm sure we'll be back. And I go into coffee shops or any place that really has the space. And it's really kind of a way that we like to come out into the community and share what we know about auras and how that can help them, how then we can help them with their own physical condition. Body and Brain is actually, we own a franchise. There are actually 3 other corporate studios in the Boston area. There's over 100 studios in the United States. There's probably 300 or 400 in Korea. We're really global. And really what we're trying to do is help people connect their body and their brain. You know, most of us, our body is always in the present moment. It's here and now, but our mind is everywhere. You know, we're worried about the future or thinking about what we did yesterday. And so to live more mindfully, we need to have our mind with our body. And so that's our goal, is always to help members get there. So an aura is actually a reading of your energy. You know, before I came into Body and Brain, I was a nurse. So I was part of Western medicine, which focuses on what's visible. So we focus on organs, and we focus on circulating blood in the body. And then yoga is part of Eastern culture, or Eastern medicine, and focus on what's invisible. And so we talk a lot about the chakras. Instead of organs, we talk about chakras, which are energy centers in the body. And if you look at this chart and you see the different colors, we have 7 chakras. They start, the 7th one is on the crown of our head. The first one is at the base of our body. And so each one is depicted as a different color. So when we take an aura reading, we're taking a picture of which one of your chakras is dominating your energy. So do you have a lot of energy in your physical body, which is the lower chakras, or do you have a lot of energy in what we'd call your spiritual body, or the upper chakras? And so by the colors that show up on the energy reading, then we can sense which chakras are commanding your energy, and then maybe usually we can tell what kind of symptoms you might have. You know, if you have a lot of physical tension, or if you have a lot of anxiety or sleep issues. And so from that, we can help you address how to manage all that better. You know, we see, especially since the pandemic, we see so many people with anxiety issues. And so anxiety is usually people are focused too much in the future. You know, what ifs, the what ifs. And so if we can help them bring their awareness back into the present moment and actually help them empty their brain of so much activity, then people can manage their anxiety better. Our studio is located in the Riverwalk complex. We do have live in-person classes 7 days a week, and we also have a huge online schedule. And we have the aura machine usually set up at the studio, so we can also do an aura picture there.
The North Andover High boys varsity basketball team is nearing the end of the season and is making their push for a spot in the MIAA tournament. With 6 games to go and a record that is currently over 500, the Knights have a good chance to see the postseason. We recently caught up with boys head coach Paul Tanglis, who talked about how things have gone so far this season and what he is looking for from his team as they finish up the 2021 to 2022 campaign.
It's Coach Baggs for North Andover Journal. I'm here with boys varsity basketball coach Paul Tanglis. I believe you're 7-6 on the season.
That is correct.
How is the season going so far?
So, you know, it's going pretty well. I think right now we're probably exceeding expectations. We got a tough stretch coming up, but, you know, to be at 7-6 and 3 games away from the state tournament, you know, we got to be happy with that because, you know, like I told the guys, you know, we kind of hold our own destiny. If we can get 3 more, then, you know, we get in that state tournament. Right now, that's the ultimate goal.
How many games are left?
We have 6 games left now.
So you just need to be 500 the rest of the way. It seems like Central and Andover are the 2 teams to beat, both boys and girls. Other than that, it's pretty open.
Yeah. I mean, they're obviously tough. You know, tonight we battled, but we came up short. You know, they're 2 of the best teams in the state. So, you know, we battled. I think we can learn a lot from tonight's game, and, you know, we just got to turn the page and get ready for a good Methuen team on Friday.
You seem to be getting a lot of scoring from the sophomores, Zach Walensky and Jack O'Connell along the baseline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, obviously those are our 2 leading scorers, and we look to them to kind of get the offense going. And, you know, right now we want to be balanced as far as the scoring goes. If we don't want to rely on one guy scoring 20, if we can get multiple guys in, you know, double digits, that's when we're at our best.
You have quite a few freshmen on your varsity. I think there are 3, and you have quite a few strong freshmen on the JV and the freshman team. So this future looks pretty bright.
Yeah. You know, we always talk about, you know, the future looks bright. A lot of potential, but, you know, guys got to get better. They got to work out in the off season. So, you know, we'll see where it goes. But we're excited about the future.
So next game is Friday against Methuen. What do you expect there?
A tough team, very physical. You know, it's senior night, so Friday night home game. We got a couple canceled because of the snow, so we're looking forward to a good matchup. You know, we're gonna have to play well. It's just like any team in the MVC. You don't come to play, you're gonna lose. So, you know, we'll have to bring the energy against them.
Yeah, so I've seen a number of games so far. It seems like the strong guards on the other team are kind of pushing your guys off, but when the other teams don't have a lot of strong guards, you do really well.
Yeah, it's a physical league. Like we understand that every game's physical, and we got to match that physicality. When we do, we're okay, you know. So we know every game's going to be tough, and it's going to be a battle, and you're going to get hit and bumped, and we just got to play through it.
So, do you expect any changes from here to the end of the season? Who might improve, or any predictions?
No, you know, we're always trying to give guys looks, you know, but, you know, we'll just see who has the hot hand, who's taking care of the ball, and, you know, sometimes it's game to game on who's playing well, so, you know, we just kind of go from there.
Oh, you've been away, actually. Billy Hart was coaching the team, so how is it like to be away from the team in the middle of the season?
Well, I'm glad you guys were here filming so I could watch the game, but it was tough, you know, texting the coaches at halftime and stuff like that with little adjustments, but it was it's nerve-wracking trying to sit on your couch, which I didn't do a very good job of running around watching the game. But we went 2-1, and it was great. Billy did a great job.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
Keep up with the Scarlet Knights Hoopsters. Watch our coverage of boys and girls high school basketball on CAM-ED. That is channel 99 for our Comcast viewers, and Verizon subscribers can watch on channel 28. To wrap up this edition, we'll bring you a story from Merrimack College, where MCTV sports correspondent Gabby Eckhard gives you the lineup for the next 2 weeks of Merrimack Warriors athletics.
Hi Warriors, I'm Gabby Eckhard, here with the lineup for the next couple weeks of Merrimack sports. Let's take a look. To begin, the men's and women's track and field teams are competing Friday, February 4th at the New England Indoor Track and Field Championships. That will also continue into Saturday. Friday, women's hockey also plays Northeastern at 2 p.m. and men's hockey at 7 p.m., both games at home. Saturday the 5th, men's lacrosse begins their season at Hofstra at noon. Women's basketball plays St. Francis 1 p.m. at home, and men's basketball plays St. Francis away 2 p.m. Men's hockey plays 7 p.m. home game against Maine that night. Then, Tuesday the 8th, we have hockey at 7 p.m. The men play Yukon at home and the women at Providence. Thursday the 10th, men's basketball will play Central Connecticut at 7 p.m. at home. On Friday, we get some more women's sports. The hockey team plays at Boston College at 2 p.m. You can also catch that game on NESN+. Basketball will head to CCSU. The game time has not been announced yet. That Saturday the 12th, track and field will also be competing. More details to come on that soon. And men's lacrosse heads to Boston University to play at noon. Men's basketball will be playing at Wagner 1 p.m. and women's hockey has a 4 p.m. home game against BC. The next day, men's hockey will be playing at Vermont 1:05 p.m. Happy Valentine's Day, Warriors! The day after, we would love to see you at the 7 p.m. women's hockey home game against Providence. Let's wrap it up with basketball now. Thursday the 17th, the women and men both play Farley Dickinson at 7 p.m. The women away and the men at home. That was your lineup. For more information on how to follow along or purchase tickets for these events and more, check out merrimackathletics.com/calendar. I'm Gabby Eckhard. Back to the studio.
Here at the Journal, we are always on the lookout for a great North Andover news story or even a fresh new idea for a show, feature, or segment. So, if you have any ideas or exciting news, please let me know by emailing me at the link below. We want to take a moment to shout out our sponsors that air the Journal every day. So if you ever find yourself hungry for a great meal, visit any of these locations and watch the Journal on their TVs as you enjoy some fine, local North Andover food. Thanks again for joining us at the Journal, and from all of us here, I'm your host, Gabby Griffiths, and thanks for watching.